Hey everyone, sorry about that. We're back. We should be back. The game just noped out. It's like, nope. I think the narrator hated me. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Alright. Even the game's like, hang on, hold on. Hey. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take this stuff seriously. I hate cheeks. They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. It's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal.
Next time, don't break the stream.
I didn't mean to. I think I pissed off the narrator too much. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it.
I'm just disappointed.
Be disappointed in the game! It crashed! Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. It totally was my fault.
Don't let it happen again.
Sure, okay, you hear that PlayStation? Cheek says no. Don't ever do it again.
What, this is a game?
It is. This isn't real life. I thought you knew that.
I thought it was a stream.
It is a stream. Of a game. Cheeks, do you not know how this works? Oh, sweetie.
This is a story
Welcome back.
of a man named
I got a trophy called Welcome Back.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Sorry.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
Beep boop, beep,
how long
beep
to push
boop,
them,
boop boop
and
boop.
in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month.
I think Drew would actually have fun playing this, even though it's a press X to play game. He hates those,
Stanley relished
but
every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for
this game was made for him. How to be a shit.
Was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one...
We've heard all this. Now, did it reset everything?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Because that would suck. I mean, I have to do everything all over again. Damn it. Oh, but damn it. New content?
Oh, new content? What does that mean?
Fuck
new
yeah,
content?
Let's go. We're new contenting. The end is never the end is never the end. Whee!
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Nice.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting
I'm glad they
audiences
used gloves
the
when they
world
did that.
over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures
New
await
content.
in
Did they
the
draw this
Stanley
with crayons?
Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
So am I.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
It's fine. Let's go. No button to push?
Is it broken? What's going on here?
I'm stuck in a cage. Guys, I'm
Should
stuck.
we be moving
I'm
somewhere?
stuck.
Oh, there we go. All right, finally,
okay.
at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, hallway. Okay.
All
The
right.
jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I just get to use the jumps here, huh? I can't jump outside the circle? You use up all my jumps. You can't have them. It's like vacation days. You can't jump.
Is that it?
That's it.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah, another elevator.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
So much
initial
fun.
impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20
please
hours
do.
of new content right there. Hell,
Okay.
I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying
That's
the new
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for
You're
no
not wrong.
reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Excuse me
It's
a
my
minute.
fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Okay.
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
All
No
right.
frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
All
What do you
right.
say, Fred?
I suppose. We're loading, we're loading. All right. Narrator? Narrator? I'm scared. This isn't the office. Narrator? What is this, narrator?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Hold
I
on,
want
what's up
to
here?
show you something.
What?
The narrator is off doing the fitness gram pacer test.
Hey, Shadow, how you doing? Yeah, it is possible he is. He wants me to go in the vent. He really does. Okay, I'll bite. This time. Just this once.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Is this Cult of the Lamb or some shit? What?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Well, yeah, that was great. And why is there a basket over here? What's in the basket? What's in the basket? 2013.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched?
Okay, you know what?
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Bruh, I'm so playing this on PlayStation. How could you be like that? How could you be like that? I love that you wrote that in yourself. Good times. Oh.
There's a recording if the first person to ever do the fitness gram pacer test in the basket.
Well, it won't let me get in there.
You'll get a bucket soon.
I know I'll get the bucket soon. The beautiful, beautiful bucket. Oh, their first dollar. Yes, I remember CRTs. Yes. Okay. It's so lovely here. Thank you for bringing me here. It's beautiful. So beautiful.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Every game ever created?
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all.
When do we get to the first-person shooter?
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
But you know, some people really, really enjoy elevators. Memory zone is maintenance. Ah, damn it, can't go in. Person of the year. It's a beautiful picture of me. Wow, just wow. This is gorgeous.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Yeah, well, that's what they do.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
They
I'm
were.
pretty sure that Person of the Year thing is one of those generalization pictures that's like every person ever combined into one.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep. Can I? Okay, no. No?
Wait,
So,
hang on.
what?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years.
I love they changed it from Steam reviews.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
They couldn't use Steam on PlayStation. I love it. So it's pressurized gas. Yes.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm trying to be funny.
Ow, my face.
Trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Unfunny. So this is where all the Steam reviews go to. Sorry, pressurized gas reviews go to live. Oh, here's another one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who
repetitive and boring.
Games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I?
Absolutely
Tell me
not.
if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Okay.
Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
How about you don't read them?
I feel
yeah, buddy?
like a failure.
Just
like
don't
I
read
let
them.
these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Don't take it to heart, buddy. It's fine. It's literally fine. It's all good. These guys don't have any sense of humor. You're fine. You're fine. Not only is he angry with me, now he's depressed. Shit. Shit. This is not going well.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything.
Would you rather be a pickle or a wallet?
Long-winded explanations of what's happening.
That is a deep question. How about a wallet made of pickles?
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Yeah?
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's
or a pickle made of wallet.
It's always been my motto. I'd do anything.
That is possible too. Yes.
A skip button we shall have.
Skip buckin'. I said buckin'. Wow.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time.
A wallet made of pickles is the worst of both worlds.
With just the push of a button,
it's nice and slimy and in your pocket.
It's what the players have been asking for.
And once it heats up, you get that nice vinegary smell that's just wafting from you.
No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what... Oh, you're back, you see?
Yep.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof.
Poof.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's
Just padding the stream. That's it.
by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about.
It's fine.
Stanley!
What?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Nice.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are
This
getting
is the
longer,
movie
but
click
they're
all
really,
over
truly
again.
getting longer, and my
Seriously.
God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Sweet.
I've looked at it from every angle.
Good.
Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Lights went out.
Oh my goodness, I have someone to talk to again.
Did you
Stanley,
change a
I
light bulb or
think
something?
it's
Come
been
on,
a
dude.
week or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here.
No, the
not
plant's
a single
dead.
person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Yeah.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking?
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. I think I broke it.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only
That's just life, buddy.
missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the
Yes.
longest time.
Yep. Narrator? Narrator? Yoo-hoo! Narrator? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I caught him
I
on
haven't
vacations.
stood up in 2-3 years.
Nice! Those are some big numbers. I'm proud of you. Yeah? What's the beeping? Are we about to explode? Shit, we're about to explode. Hell yeah. Let's go. They've launched the missiles! We've gone from Stanley Parable to
Carbon
Fallout.
monoxide detector.
Could be. Well, there are no windows or doors, so yeah, and I've been sitting here breathing the entire time, so yeah. Let's just... There we go.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to
You're
the
still
human
on that?
condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't
Entertain
enough.
us.
They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First,
Wow. Narrator? You still stewing, buddy? Buddy?
the end is never the end, 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 is never the
I broke him. He's back on vacation. Nice. Nice.
Emoji man dancing, 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 emoji man dancing. Skipping the rest. Hi again.
No more dancing for me. Hi, Q. Welcome back. Well, this place is looking like shit. Narrator, couldn't you do something about this? Look, there's a big gaping hole. Come on, man. Ooh, sunlight. Oh, God. Sunlight. Ugh, ugh. Over in the corner where it ceases. No. No. The outside. It's coming in. Next thing you know, there'll be grass and in here. Oh, God, I was joking. I was joking. Oh,
His sunlight.
I know. Sunlight, grass. They're forcing us. Okay, there we go. Oh, look, the world ended. Yippee! Yippee! The noises outside sound like maybe it's, you know, hell has risen on Earth and, humanity suffering. Demons are crawling about. Sweet! Yep, they're still out there. Good to know. It might be coming closer. Yippee! I'm about to have friends. Oh. I don't want to go outside. Can I push the button? Can I? Please, 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 please. Don't make me go outside. Hold my hand. I'm scared. Oh, phew, there's no grass. We're good.
No.
Well, gee. This is beautiful.
No hand-holding for you.
Shit.
Bucket, here we come. You're in Davy Jones' locker by the looks of it.
I'll just lick a rock and go on my merry way. Let's go. It's fine. Damn it, I broke the game again. I didn't even get to build a sandcastle. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. And no hand holding for me? Why? Why? Simply because I did this to myself? Damn it. Consequences.
I need to sleep, but Bucket.
All of his co-workers were
I'm
gone.
not sure I'm going to be
What
able
could
to
it
get to
mean?
Bucket today.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Go as long as I
Perhaps
can,
he had
but...
simply missed a memo. No matter how... Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
But, I wanted to touch everything. Tooch, 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 tooch. Boop. Come on,
End
turn
stream the moment you enter the room with the bucket.
off. Walk in and be like, and done. It resets so much. Why? Why? Why you do this? New content. But I'll get back to you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I was downstairs and I didn't get... Oh, broom closet. Broom closet.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I gotta get
Feeling
broom
a wave
closet.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got
New
back on
content.
The new content? No new content. No.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No
Lovely
reason
broom.
to still be here.
Well, my shit is gone. So, somebody's been in here. So I'm not alone.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Stanley went
He
back
wasn't
to the
even doing
new
anything.
content
At
because
least if
that's
there was
where the
something to
bucket
interact
was.
with,
I know
he'd be
that's where the bucket
justified in
is.
some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I'm crouching, doing FA, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yep.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's a cozy little room. Look at this. It's delicious. And duct tape.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to
Stanley
find out.
did the fitness
It's
gram
clear
pacer
because
test.
Literally, this closet is of absolutely
And
no
here we
significance
go.
to the story whatsoever. I never would
Look
have
at me go.
thought to mention it.
This is the it of all that Stanley can do. Sorry.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Ha, joke's on you, I don't have friends.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection.
Stanley yearned for the bucket and it's all he could think about.
Also, Stanley's
he
addicted
ate all
to
the duct
drugs
tape and
and hookers.
teabagged the hose, but he went back to G. LOL. Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Not yet.
The broom closet ending was my favorite.
Not yet. I don't have the broom closet ending.
This broom closet, explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby.
Huh, joke's on you, there's no one nearby.
That your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
That's right, my cat will start to eat me. It's fine.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand
I will die and nourish my cat for a few days, at least.
And filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. How exactly does one get the broom closet ending? You just stay here? You have to go out, come back in? Mind you, this is my first time playing this. So I know this exists, I just don't know how to get it.
You gotta go out and back in if I remember correctly.
Okay, will do.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. You too.
Stanley got the broom closest ending by standing here. It did nothing.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details.
You say broom closet 3 times.
I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I see. Broom closet, broom closet, broom closet. It didn't work. Kyo, did you lie to me? No! I didn't see that one coming.
Lol.
Nothing? But... Please. I'm running out of duct tape to eat.
It never ends, it's just flavor text. You gotta go in the bathroom with the lights off with the lit candle in hand and say broom closet 3 times while looking in the mirror.
But I can't see myself in the mirror in the game, so I have to do that in reality? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
But...
And bring a broom.
Oh good, we got a broom right here. I gotta grab it before Cheeks eats it. Give me the broom. Give me the broom. Guys, it won't let me take the broom. Shit. What now? What do I do now?
You gotta go back to the new content to get the bucket, then bring the bucket here and it'll give you stickers.
Yeah, I know it'll give me stickers. Oh, don't worry. I will get the bucket eventually. The bucket is life, right? Anything?
You want stickers? The bucket is all that matters. LOL.
Bucket is
The
extreme
going
life.
in and out part was the only thing I knew about the broom closet ending, so I don't know
Yeah,
what to do now.
I can always come back. I know I won't finish the game tonight,
Coming
so...
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
It's
He
fine,
might be
it's
fired
fine.
for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had
Will you
vanished.
platinum this
His
game?
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Will I platinum
Maybe,
this?
he thought to
Probably.
himself, maybe
But I don't
am
think I'll be
crazy.
doing it on
All of my
stream because I have
coworkers
to...
blinking mysteriously out of
I have to go
existence
and
in a
mess with
single
the
moment for no
the
reason
dates
at all.
inside the
None of it made any
PlayStation to
logical sense.
get a certain trophy.
And as Stanley pondered
Stanley
this, he
ignored
began to
both
make other
narrators and
strange
wanted to float in
observations.
dreams
For
again
example,
without the bucket.
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I'll
Why
get the
did
bucket
doors
eventually.
close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
like
Were they
DDLC.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at
Well,
last,
like,
he
you
came
have
to
to...
the
One of the
conclusion
trophies is,
that
like,
it'd been
play
on
the
the
game
tip
for,
of
like,
his
25
tongue.
years
He
or
just
something like
hadn't
that.
found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
You can't actually
This
do
is
that.
all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt.
So, yeah, I
to have
definitely
finally
have to
found
do
an
that
answer,
off stream
an
because I can't mess with the
His
PlayStation and
co-workers
be
weren't
streaming at the
actually
same
gone.
time.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy
Stanley
this while
defied
I'm
the
still
narrators
lucid.
intentionally and
So,
made one of the
he
narrators
imagined
giggle.
himself flying
It's
and began
simple,
to gently
play it
float
for the
above
rest of your
ground.
life.
Then he imagined
That's it.
himself
This will
soaring
be...
through space on
See,
a
I won't be able to
magical
turn it off. I have to
starfield.
play it
And
non-stop for,
too,
like, 25 years.
It was so
So,
much fun.
yeah.
And Stanley marveled that he had still
I will
not
never be
woken
able to
up.
turn my PlayStation
How
off.
was he
Hopefully,
remaining so
hoping it'll
lucid?
last for
And then
25
perhaps
years.
the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't
That would
asked
be
himself
amazing.
sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me,
Yes.
thinking about how it's
voice
describing
was
my
voice.
thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep,
I think there's
he doesn't
also
have to take
another
responsibility for himself?
trophy I have to, like,
Stanley
put in
is
the
as
code
awake right now as he's
5555
ever
in the
been his
boss's
life.
office? Something like
Now,
that?
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
That's it,
This
I'm taking the
voice was
car.
a part of himself too. Surely,
Come
if
on.
he could just... He would
Okay, I'm going in the
prove it.
back.
He would prove
Shit.
that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited
No,
himself to
no,
wake
don't
up.
close my eyes. No. Oh,
He
shit.
felt the cool weight
You
of
know
the
when you
blanket
go
on his
right,
skin,
then there's a
the
moving
press of the
platform.
mattress on his back.
You can jump off the
Fresh air
platform onto the
blowing
walkway.
outside this
Yeah, I did it already.
Let
I know
me
there's more
wake
shit
up,
that way.
he thought to himself.
I think I'd
I'm
just done that when
through with
the
this
game
dream.
had crashed.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
But
My
I don't
life
want
is
that.
normal. I am normal.
Everything will be fine.
I am okay.
Except when I'm not. Yep, did good.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And then I popped a vessel in my
And
brain.
everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella, we meet again.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
There are no buckets allowed down the hallway. There's a fun mini game if you try to take a bucket down there.
He was obviously
Oh, I'm
crazy.
gonna try taking the
This
bucket
much she knew.
everywhere.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my
We love
life.
Stanley.
I know what is real.
We do
and
love
what
Stanley,
isn't.
but we
It was
love Bucket
comforting
more.
to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She
Bucket
had no
life.
time for this, so
Hell
it was
yeah, bucket
only a moment
life.
that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Knowing full well that one day, this too would be her. Oh no, she's sad. Low waiting. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No memos for us. It is written. We cannot memo. Come on. There we go. They
Oh,
absolutely...
good. You noticed my sign.
No,
Yes,
I didn't.
I have
What was it?
something very exciting to show you.
Subtle. Subtle. Do you know how much electricity this thing uses? Wasteful, but subtle. Alright. Let's go. It's dark. I'm afraid of the dark. The end is never the end except when it is. Elevator? What happened to all the crayon stuff? Oh, there it is. Crayons. When... Tonight,
Imagine grab
guys?
some pizza. Y'all want some?
Oh, hell yeah. Love pizza.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has
What
turned
kind?
out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Oh, he's going
Which
big.
is why
He's going
I'm
big.
very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Cheese stuffed crust and I think normal cheese.
Delicious.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory
For
it'll cover,
2.7,
with a
it was there the
fully
whole
fledged seat,
time.
An entirely
It's
new
looking us right in the
experience,
face,
built
guys.
from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could
The
go
end
in
is never
so
the
many
end
different
again?
directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
You're right. Beautiful.
Normal cheese is my
Calling it the
favorite
Stanley
cheese.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe,
Two,
don't you think?
How many
three,
times can
dos.
you
What
jump?
does it even mean?
I can't
But
jump.
the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement
0.
right there. It's
I can jump
future-oriented.
0
It
times.
screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
You seem to run out of breath with that one. Are you good? Okay, narrator? You good? Are you good, buddy? Ooh. I feel so welcome.
I don't think Calico has used the jump circle before.
I did use the jump circle. But not before this, no. I mean, first time playing the game. Holistic value. They're really getting to the point.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be. But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Who took the red marker?
The game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific.
Right. You don't need a concept. You don't need a plan. You don't need a concept. It just exists. Right. Silly us. This way to the show floor. Show me. I need all the new features. Hello. The reassurance bucket.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game? We'll do the button first, then we'll go see the bucket, but I'll probably have to end it because of time.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
What do we want?
Course, the
Too
first
big?
and most
Too
obvious
small?
answer is
Just
that they want to
right.
be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Steve, Craig, Peter, Joe,
Are you
Jane.
named Jim?
Yes! How'd you know? There's no Calico up there, so, I guess we'll just have to go with...
Jim.
Yes!
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
It's Jim!
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Hey,
I want you to imagine
Jim.
yourself living as Jim. Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I'm Jim. I drive a
Falling
tractor.
in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's
That damn
possibilities
Clara,
as Jim.
she
and
left
as
me.
Jim, watching your
She left me for
dreams
Jim
crumble
Bob.
into dust. Do you
She
feel
liked
it
his
deeply?
extra name.
Are you really, truly Jim right
I'm
now?
Jim.
If so,
I'm fully
then
Jim.
please step forward and press the button.
Jim
Fuck
from The
Clara.
Office?
Yes, that's me. Hi. I thought I recognized you.
Jim.
It's me.
Yes, you see.
He said my
what a
name.
thrill, what a rush. That was you.
That's
The button
me.
described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay. All right. Say my name. Say it. Oh.
It hits even harder the second time. If this
That's
were the
something
only
nice.
new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Nope.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
Say
I'm
my
in
name.
the Jim
Say it.
anyway. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
No. I was Jim for a time, and it was nice. Back to Calico. Okay. Well, damn it. I'm no longer Jim. That's sad. That's sad.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would
That's
actually save me
ridiculous.
the work of finishing this feature.
That's highly ridiculous. Alright.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it.
For all those who waited.
I'm happy to say that after much consideration,
The reassurance
I've
bucket.
engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're
here it
holding
comes.
the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your
Elder and
mind and
stream.
your heart. It's true.
Oh, I
As long
will.
as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable
We just
will
need to get
feel
in for a bit.
perfectly normal
Just
and
a little,
perhaps even comforting. You may even
Please.
come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less
I need this.
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
It's beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. And that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. You guys are fucking amazing. And I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. We'll pick up the bucket and carry that bitch around everywhere next time. So you guys have a good day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. Mwah. Glorious bucket. You guys, take care of yourselves and each other, please. Be safe, all of you. Hit like, share, comment, subscribe, because that's a thing.
Bye.
And I will see you all in the next video or stream. Bye!